So I've decided to start doing the occasional gaming news coverage video, just to fill the void between my longer game concepts and feedback videos. And yes, the Defenders video is still being worked on and on the way. It's just taken a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. I just thought I'd cover some information about any games or announcements that I'm personally interested in that I feel you guys might also enjoy. I'll get straight to the point, kicking off with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So WB Games have recently come out and said that Suicide Squad has fallen short of expectations in their recent earnings call. To be fair, the game's been fighting an uphill battle since it was first announced as a live service multiplayer experience. It's drawn a lot of comparisons with the likes of Marvel's Avengers and Gotham Knights. Now, things only got worse when the game launched, with some highly controversial story choices, especially surrounding Batman. And considering that it's a continuation of the much beloved Arkham series, player numbers have been extremely low on Steam, and there's actually been more people returning to the 9-year-old Arkham Knight at certain points than playing Suicide Squad, which has been out for less than a month. Sales do look a little bit brighter on console, but many players are reporting various connection issues and bugs, which actually seems to have gotten worse since the latest patch. Now, WB Games are comparing the questionable launch of Suicide Squad to the enormous success of last year's Hogwarts Legacy. So Rocksteady are definitely sailing against the wind with this one. Hopefully the upcoming Joker update doesn't get delayed and things can be turned around, because if not, I honestly think that Suicide Squad's future is potentially looking even more uncertain than Avengers did at this stage of its life cycle. Which is a shame, because like Avengers, there's a lot of fun to be had with the core experience, and I think Suicide Squad has one of, if not probably the most consumer friendly live service model we've seen so far, with virtually no fear of missing out. So I'm rooting for Rocksteady, but I guess time will tell. In better news, Helldivers 2 is going from strength to strength. A recent patch has increased the server capacity to a whopping 800,000 players. So if you, like me, have been eagerly awaiting to try it out, now might finally be the time to drop in. Do you get it? Drop in? Anyway, Arrowhead CEO and creative director Johan Pilestedt, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, has won over many hearts on Twitter, being very active and responding to issues and queries from players, and stating that he wants to avoid hiring too many new staff to cope with the demands of their unexpected success, because when the dust settles and things become more under control, it would be unfair to only then have to do layoffs. I honestly think this is a sensible attitude, because hiring someone only to get rid of them a few months later is just basically messing them around. Ideally, you want to give people a future and career that's sustainable, especially in today's very chaotic and unpredictable gaming industry, where there's tons of layoffs and studios closing all the time. I've been keeping a close eye on the marketing for Rise of the Ronin, which is finally starting to ramp up, with multiple new videos detailing the open world, combat, and general gameplay overview. This is the biggest game that Team Ninja have ever worked on, and it seems like tons of work has gone into it, with character customization, a fully realized open world, co-op, various combat styles, and way more. I really don't want this game to fly under the radar because it looks great, so I can't really do it justice in this shorter video, so I'm going to leave links to all those videos in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And that game comes out on March 22nd. Honestly, if you've not seen much of it, definitely go and check it out if you're a fan of open world action RPGs. It looks really good. And finally, Star Wars fans, especially Star Wars fans around my age, rejoice. The OG Battlefront games are being re-released on current consoles. I must have put hundreds, if not thousands of hours into these games as a kid, and if you've never played them, then you really did miss out. But now's your chance. Updated with HD textures, all previously platform exclusive heroes and modes made available for everyone on all platforms, Hero Assault expanded onto all ground maps, and the previously PC exclusive XL mode now available on console as well, and 64 player online being fully restored. This announcement really caught me off guard, and I know plenty of Battlefront fans around the world probably felt the same way. Ever since EA ended support for the new Battlefront 2, I think we all kind of thought that it might be years before we ever saw this franchise rise again, but this really gives me some hope. that we might one day get a fully realised Battlefront 3. Pre-orders are live now, and you get a 10% discount with a pre-purchase on all platforms, though I do believe you need to have PlayStation Plus to get that offer on PlayStation. Apparently there's a 20% loyalty discount available if you own the original games already on Steam, or through backwards compatibility on Xbox, so be sure to check if those offers apply to you as well. The Classic Collection launches on March 14th on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, S and X, PC, and also Nintendo Switch as well. It's been confirmed that there is cross-gen support, so for example PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 players will be able to play together, but there's been no word yet on actual cross-play between two different consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. I'm really hoping it does have full cross-play, because that would keep the fanbase of this game together and give us a huge pool of players to find games with. That's all I've got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this quick news roundup. Be sure to drop a like down below if you did, and subscribe to the channel for more. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one.